Hey guys, it's me David coming at you with another LEGO Star Wars review, and this LEGO Star Wars review is the last for the summer. I know, big da-da-da-da. And it is the Millennium Falcon. It has 1,254 pieces. Its number is 7965, and its ages is 9 to 14, and its price is $140. So we're looking about 11-12 cents per piece. And for some of the bigger printed pieces on this, I think the set is just about worth it. So let's go ahead and get on to the minifigures. Okay, the first one is Chewbacca. Nothing too new. He's got a new, like a gunmetal kind of color for his bow and arrow. Next is Obi-Wan Kenobi, and this is him in like 60-year-old version. He has a new face. Very nice. Next is Han Solo, and it's not any different, I don't think. Okay, next is Darth Vader. Dun 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 dun. Yes. And I don't think anything's new on him. And then of course he has the gray looking zombie face. Teehee. Next is Luke Skywalker, and this is a new version of him. He's got the same pants and torso is the same, but his hair and face is new. And yes, he does have a double-sided face. The other side of the face is his blast shield face, and we're going to go ahead and put him with that. So that's what he looks like with the weird-looking blast shield face. And what you're supposed to do is take the helmet, and voila. And then he gets a blaster and a lightsaber because he doesn't use his lightsaber as much because he doesn't know how to use it. And so he uses his blaster for most of the time. Okay, lastly is Princess Leia. And she has a new color for her hair, the bonds. And I think it's a little bit of a different design now, but very nice. She only has one side of printing, and she gets a blaster. Okay, so that concludes the figures. We'll get back to them later. And I do want to say that this does not take place in any Star Wars scene. I just think it's supposed to be in a space scene. I don't think it takes place on Death Star or the Hoth base or the Cloud City. So none of those places. It's just a space set. So that's why it doesn't get any of those other minifigures that you might see in some of the scenes. So there is a lot of features to the Millennium Falcon. I'm just going ahead and start with the outside features before we open it up. And I do want to quickly say this thing is ginormous. I want to say that this thing is well worth that $140 because it looks very nice. It's definitely much better design than the one in 2002 that was similar to it. They've improved it a lot because I did have the old one a long time ago and I never really liked it because these things right here would break. They have a new design now that's a little different and it's a lot more sturdier. So yeah, the first feature I want to show you is up on the top, and this little thing comes out, and there's basically two of these. There's two cannons, and let me go ahead and show you the second one. Ooh, okay, so that is the second one right there, and it's basically the same one on the top, just a upside down one. And I also want to quickly show, this is the landing gear right here. That's the landing gear. It is not retractable, which is kind of a con. That's the only thing that's a con, really. But anyways, in here, there is something that you pull out that is using a simple mechanism that there's just like two rods that go right down when you slide it in. And so what you're supposed to do is take Han, and we'll just say Chewie, even though that's not accurate, because we're going to use Luke for a different scene in the Millennium Falcon later. We're going to take Han and Chewie. They're both going to operate the cannons. Excuse me. And so you're going to do it like that, and you're going to slide it right down. And so Chewie's operating the top, and Han's in the bottom. So let me show you that. So like that. Okay, so then you'll just cover it up like that, and both of the turrets are now occupied. And since we put Han and Chewie there, we're going to put Princess Leia driving the Millennium Falcon. So how this works is you just pull the cockpit right off, pretty easy. And I do want to show that this is all complete printing, no stickers, which is very nice. It's completely printed, and so that's what it looks like. That's what they would see. So that's kind of cool. You can like get it up to your camera and just imagine, what it'd be like in there. Okay, so we're gonna take Princess Leia, and I think yes, you can probably fit 2 figures in here. Just gonna put Princess Leia right there, and she's gonna operate. And you can't, like I said, you can put 2 figures because there's more space open than what it looks like right there. So, yep, that's pretty much. Oh yes, there is a satellite right here that turns around. Woohoo! Little satellite for the win. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Hey, we're gonna go into the back part, and I want to say that this thing is very sturdy. You can all you want. Okay, so basically the main feature is the fact how you can open up all these panels. I know this is a little boring when I open them all. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and get up a little closer. Okay, so here is the back part. Basically, you have kind of like a lounge right here. I'm going to put Luke right here for an example. I guess these could be considered little beds. I don't know. And, okay, so the main feature right here is Luke can sit or stand. And this is supposed to be like that training thing that Luke has to use his lightsaber with the blast shield is. And you can like turn it around, stuff like that, mimic the scene. A little engine detail right here. And let's go ahead and get a little more closer. Bye-bye, Luke. Nobody wants you. Okay, there is a retractable, was that like a walk-up ramp? Yes, a ramp. That goes down, and the figures can go down, and they can come out. They can come out right there. There's a little ramp, and you can just close it up by putting your hand under there. Actually, let's lift this up a little, and that's it. Okay, so yes, there is a little detail right there. That little game Chewie and I want to say R2-D2, and I don't know why he was not included, or C3PO. R2-D2, was right here playing against Chewbacca, if I remember the scene correctly. Also, another feature, switch back over here. There is a little, in that scene on the Death Star, there is a little, like bounty hunter, I forget the correct name, but you can hide people under there. I think you can only hide one person, which is kind of a con. Kind of sucks. They're like ransom something. I don't know. There's some correct bounty hunter name, and you can close the thing shut. And Luke is now trapped in there. Teehee. Yep. That's all the features. Okay. That was fast and easy. Alright, so that was all the features, and so I'm just going to close all these back up. I want to show you some of the detailing. Okay. I have to say that this part is very nice looking. The back part, how you can really get a... it looks very realistic. There are some major details that LEGO included on the Millennium Falcon, and I think that's really nice. Like how they made this very smooth. This looks really nice and excellent. definitely looks like a Millennium Falcon for sure. And let me go ahead and show you an upside view. So, yeah, you can get a good idea that it's about the size, maybe about more than 1.5 gray base plates, I would say. So, yep. Alright, so believe it or not, but that's it. There is also some more little detailing up here. You got the 2 lights, and yeah, believe it or not, that's it. So, excellent set for 140 bucks. I think it's totally worth it, because the classic Millennium Falcon from all 3 of the original episodes is, you know, just a classic thing to own. Although you may not use it in your stop motion or mocks, you know, this just makes a great collector's item for anybody, even kids under 10 years old, because it's such a classic ship that everybody knows, and even non-Star Wars fans. You go up to anybody in New York City, you say, show them a picture of this, they'll know. Millennium Falcon. Everybody knows that Star Wars ship. So it's a classic icon of Star Wars. So, you know, it's awesome. It's a great collector's item. Highly suggest you get it because it is a very nice price. So excellent job, Lego. I think you did a really nice job on the set. So let's just quickly show you the box and we'll get going. The box is pretty big. It's the biggest box, I think, bigger than the frigate. So that is the box. Okay, we're gonna flip it to the back, and the back just shows it all open, yada yada, all the features I just showed, so on and so forth. Oh yes, I did forget something. Of course, what is every Star Wars set without the flick fire missiles? Under here, there is flick fire missiles right there and there, and I think you get the point of how to flick them. So I don't really need to show you that. But that's the box. That's the set. I hope you enjoyed this review. Please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the video and subscribe button right there and there. And be sure you leave a comment too. I want to hear some feedback. So next set, that'll be the Executor Superstar Destroyer, and I'm excited to get that. That'll be in September, so look forward to that. And thanks for watching, guys. I can't wait for those 2012 winter sets. So see you guys later. Bye bye.